Welcome back, everybody. Now it's that time of year where it's heating up. So I figured this is a good time to test out a nice fan on Amazon. This is the Shark FlexBreeze Pro Mist fan. I paid $250 for this. Is it worth the cost and why is it so expensive? Let's find out in today's review, starting with the unboxing. I figured since I'm gonna be using this outside and I don't really have this much room indoors to unbox something as giant as this, I'll just unbox it outside. A rare outdoor unboxing. Let's check it out. Oh, it's a box within a box. Well, while I have this box out now, I paid $249.99 for this. Currently has a 4.5 star rating among 765 reviews on Amazon. They claim that it's an indoor-outdoor fan. Battery lasts up to 24 hours. 70-foot range. Whisper quiet. It can transform back and forth from pedestal to tabletop. Corded or cordless operation. They say you can add ice for more intense cooling. And there's a fly by my face. 5 fan speeds. 2 breeze modes, 180 degree oscillation left to right, 55 degrees up and down. Let's crack this open. Open it up, we have instructions, a hose of some sort, remote control, power cable. Well, that's pretty sizable in there. Let's get that out of there. Oh, look at the size of this thing. This thing is a monster. Look at the size of this thing. Bigger than my head. More parts. It looks like a tank. Man, there's all kinds of stuff in here. For all that stuff, there's only like very thin instructions, so it shouldn't be that hard to assemble. I'll put this thing together and I'll let you know how it went and show you more details as I learn them myself. Let's take a look at the remote control now. At the top here, we have the power button. Right here, we have the breeze boost mode, which goes to maximum speed right off the bat. The misting button here has 3 modes. It defaults to a strong high pressure mist. Second press is a low pressure mist, and the third one is an interval mist. Down here, we have the natural breeze modes, which supposedly simulate a natural breeze. First press is strong, second press is gentle. This is the oscillation button right here. These two allow you to control the fan speed and the horizontal angle of oscillation. Let's take a closer look here now. I've got the canister full of water here. Now the canister attaches kind of like the Shark vacuums, where it just kind of locks into place. That's it, we are locked and loaded. You just unlock this here, fill it with water, which we are full. And the fill line is right there. Now back here, the remote actually can attach magnetically to the back of the unit, which is kind of cool. This hose just goes in the back of this, and then the other end attaches to the bottom right there. You can feed the hose to the back right here. We are charged up and ready to go. Let's turn this on. Let's take a look at some of the speeds of the fan here. Pressing the on button. We are on fan level 1, a moderate around 2 miles per hour. Fan speed number 2. We're up to around 5. Fan speed number 3. Now we're pushing about 7.5. Number 4, we're over 9. We are over 9 and maxed out. Let's see what we get to now. Oh yeah, we're looking at 11. Over 11. Breeze button, you'll see up top that shows that it's in one of the breeze modes, so it's going to alternate. Looks like we're at 9.8 here. It's speeding up. Now it's going up to 11. Now it's dropping back down. That's the first breeze mode. We're even below 9 now. Okay, let's try this second breeze mode. You can see up top it turned into 2 green lights. This is more of a gentle breeze. We're dropping all the way down. Look at this, all the way down in the low 5s, and now it's speeding back up again. Turning the fan on, and Bailey is very interested. Hitting the power button now. I'm gonna hit this turbo button here, go all the way up. We're gonna max this thing out. Oh, I feel it. I feel it back here. Even several feet away. I'm getting a nice, strong breeze here. Let's put this misting feature on now. Let's see what happens there. Oh, we got mist. We have mist. Oh, wow. If I hold my hand there, it's actually getting wet. Look at this. What do you think, Bailey? I mean, that's a significant mist. Now, the amount of mist coming out of there is shocking. It's almost like when you're at the pools and you're getting drenched with all that mist. Let's try it out here in direct sunlight. Current temperatures, 90 degrees. Wind is currently between 1 and 3 miles an hour with gusts around 4, so probably real world situations. So I'm gonna move the fan out here, sit in the direct sunlight, and see what happens. It's hot. It is hot out here. This chair is hot. Bailey, aren't you hot? Good thing we have our Shark fan here. Let's turn this thing on. I'm going right to the turbo mode, and we're going right to the mist. Wow, is that a strong mist? My glasses are already wet. I can barely even see anymore. The first one was a high pressure mist. This is a low pressure mist, which is still a lot. Intermittent mist. It's not completely off. It feels like it's kind of coming and going like this in kind of waves, which I don't mind so much, but my glasses are completely wet. I mean, I'm 5 feet away from it, and I feel like I'm not only am I getting wet, but it's Not hot feeling here at all. I feel completely cooled off, almost cold. Let me move back. It's still a pretty strong mist, but man, that cools you off out here. Take a closer look at these jets here. You can see this is on the intermittent mode. You can see how it sprays the mist out and then it kind of stops. It sprays it out and then it stops. Let me put it back on the high mode. Constant mist. That thing is blowing solid mist right at me. I'm getting wet. But you know what though? I'm cool. I am comfortable out here. It's over 90 degrees. I'm sitting right in the direct sun and I'm not hot. I might be a little bit damp. I might be a little bit moist. I'm about 10 feet away and this is a strong breeze, strong mist. I guess what I should do now is see how long this battery lasts and see how long the water lasts. Maybe I should just leave it on out here. Something else to point out here is you have a 55-degree angle, a vertical angle, so you can go quite a ways up and somewhat downward. So nice angle that way as well. I'll show you these jets one more time. My hand is dry. My hand is dry. Watch this. It's actually now dripping after only a few seconds. That's a pretty good amount of moisture. There's another feature I almost forgot to point out, and that is that you can turn this into a tabletop fan very easily. All I have to do is press that button and that releases the top section. Then you've got 4 legs on the bottom where you have a small fan you can go on a table. What do you think, Bailey? Bailey's impressed. And you can use it with or without the misting feature. So you can have a powerful desktop fan with mist if you wanted to. Let's talk about the range here now. I've got it on high, I've got it on the highest mist setting. Let's see what kind of range we got. Right here, it's blasting me. I'm getting blasted. Still feel it, still feel it. I'm a good 15 feet away and I still feel it. Now they say 70 feet, but there's gonna have to be no wind for that. We have a very slight breeze here and it's kind of moving that mist around as I get to the extent of the range. Realistically, it's probably about 20 feet before it gets to be pretty far. But 20 feet's pretty good. So I'm gonna sit out here and test this fan for a while with and without the mist. I'm gonna kind of go back and forth. Right now, I got no mist. But if I can't crank the fan up anymore to cool me off, we're going mist, we're going nuclear. It's interesting though, that the mist defaults to the highest, which is almost too much. That seems like that's almost an extreme mist. It almost should start off at the lowest and work its way up. Minor complaint, I guess. But let me turn this mist on. Strong, weaker, intermittent. You know, when you're close to it like that, it's too much. It's actually too much. I mean, I can't even see through my glasses anymore. Help, I can't see. I can't see. Look at this. That's what I see. I actually wish there was even a lower mist function. This seems like even the lowest one is too strong. But honestly, after you've turned the mist off, you're kind of a little bit wet, and just the fan itself keeps you pretty cool. So it definitely works. Might be expensive, definitely works. It's been going for about 45 minutes now, and something interesting to point out is you can see on the ground there's a kind of a pattern where the mist is going. There's a kind of a little section here where the initial drops are going. Then you have kind of another section here, and then the larger section right here, about 6 feet away, is where most of the mist is landing. And then of course a lot of the rest of the mist is blowing on towards Bailey over there. Also, you get a little bit of drippage down there. I don't think that's a really big deal, and I think Bailey's gonna enjoy this fan for a minute here. People were saying it lasts about 2 hours, all maxed out, and that looks like it's gonna be the case. Bailey's liking that mist. Is that good mist, Bailey? Someone's enjoying that mist. So the fan is off now. If I hit this power button, you can see that it is blinking, which means it is less than 5%. And the reservoir is also empty, so both the battery and the reservoir on high lasted about 2 hours. So after charging it back up, I wanted to try it one more time before giving my final conclusion, and here's how that went. Current temperature is 91 degrees here in Las Vegas, and there is virtually no wind. I have the fan blowing right at me. It's on the lowest, so I don't really feel it. So let's turn this up a little bit higher. I'm gonna hit the turbo mode here. Turbo mode going on. Whoa! Whoa! I'm actually feeling kind of cold already. Let me turn this down a little bit. That's a little bit ridiculous. From this far away, I had to put the fan on 3 in order to feel that mist. I'm getting wet, Bailey. Are you getting wet, Bailey? What is that? Oh, Bailey's gonna investigate. What do you think, Bailey? The constant mist, I'm getting wet here. My clothes are feeling wet. My glasses are getting wet. So what I'm noticing is that even when you turn it on its lowest on the The intermittent mist, it's just too much mist. Even sitting this far away from it, I feel like my clothes and my skin are getting wet. Is that a bad thing? I don't know. I gotta say one thing, it might be 91 degrees, but I'm almost chilly out here. I'm almost cold. And it's kind of hard to see because my glasses are getting covered in mist again. I think Belly kind of likes it. She seems like she's kind of soaking it up. Belly, you like that mist? I think you like it. I'm not saying it's the most powerful fan I've ever seen, but it's the most powerful mist I've ever seen in this kind of a configuration. So when you combine a pretty powerful fan and a very powerful mist, that's some serious cooling. So in the end, I think that this really isn't about being the most powerful fan, because it's not. But I would say it probably is the most versatile. You can use it indoors or outdoors, pedestal mode or tabletop mode, cordless or corded, with a mist, without a mist, with or without the remote. It has 5 fan speeds, 3 misting functions, 2 breeze features, oscillation, vertical and horizontal. That's a lot. It's also a very quiet fan. Now, with all that praise, it's gonna sound like I'm a shill for the company, which I'm not. In fact, there's a couple things I'd probably improve about this. Number one, it's not very tall. If they could add one more extension, that would be great, but it's kind of short. This is as tall as it gets. Number two, that misting function's almost too much at times. It seems like there should be a 4th option that's even less, especially if you want to just have a very light mist. There's no very light mist. It's either strong, stronger, or strongest. I do think it's kind of expensive. On the other hand, it's the most versatile fan I've ever used. So even though it's an investment, I think most people get this will like it. But if you've tried this fan, tell me what you think in the comments below. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.